Attention, coin collectors and treasure hunters! What if I told you that the 1776 to 1976 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar you have in your pocket or collection could be worth up to $1 million? Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned as we dive into the incredible world of rare Kennedy half-dollars and find out what makes some of them so valuable. The Kennedy half-dollar has always been a favorite among collectors. But in 1976, to honor America's bicentennial, a special edition of this coin was struck featuring a dual date, 1776 to 1976, on the obverse. The reverse was also changed to depict the iconic Independence Hall instead of the usual presidential seal. These bicentennial half-dollars were minted in massive quantities at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. While most were made of copper nickel, some special editions were struck in 40% silver. But here's the real question: how do you know if your coin is worth just 50 cents or potentially life-changing money? There are 3 key factors that determine whether your bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar is valuable. The D Mint Mark means it was struck in Denver, but if it's a special silver-clad version, it's already more valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch huge sums at auction. Some bicentennial half-dollars have minting errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. These errors make them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about some jaw-dropping auction sales. A bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar in pristine condition with the D Mint Mark has been known to sell for thousands, and in rare cases, even surpass 6 figures. If a previously undiscovered, unique era coin or high-grade specimen were found, the price could soar to $1 million. Look for the D under Kennedy's neck. Silver-clad coins weigh about 11.5 grams, while copper-nickel ones weigh around 11.34 grams. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, missing details, or unusual features. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Check your Kennedy half-dollars today and let us know in the comments if you found anything unusual. We're diving deep into this mysterious and ultra-valuable coin that has collectors going crazy. Stick around because I'll tell you exactly what to look for and how you might just strike gold with your pocket change. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was the first year this coin was made without silver. However, some rare coins were mistakenly struck on a 40% silver planchet left over from 1970. These rare errors have been discovered over the years, and they sell for massive amounts at auctions. For example, a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar struck on a silver planchet was sold at auction for over $10,000. But that's just the beginning. There's a rumor that an ultra-rare error coin from this year, possibly in pristine condition, could be worth up to $1 million to the right collector. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's what you need to do. Regular 1971 half-dollars have a copper-nickel edge, but the rare silver versions have a smooth, silver-looking edge. Use a digital scale. A regular 1971 Kennedy half-dollar should weigh 11.34 grams, but if it weighs 11.5 grams or more, it could be a silver era coin. Silver is not magnetic, so if your coin sticks to a magnet, it's likely not the rare version. Some ultra-rare proof versions of the 1971 half-dollar were struck in pure silver, and those coins are worth serious money. Condition matters too. A mint state, MS65 plus, 1971 Kennedy half-dollar on a silver planchet could be worth tens of thousands, and if it's a unique, perfect example, some collectors speculate it could reach 7 figures in value. So, do you have a fortune hiding in your collection? Check your 1971 Kennedy half-dollars today. And if you think you have a rare one, get it certified by PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what rare coins you've found. We're diving into one of the rarest errors in coin history. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Initially, these coins were made of 90% silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition. That meant silver Kennedy half-dollars were no longer supposed to exist after 1970, or so we thought. Here's where it gets interesting. A small number of 1971 Kennedy half dollars were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1970. This means that while nearly all 1971 Kennedy half dollars are common and worth only face value, a few rare silver ones exist, and they are worth a fortune. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to look for. Regular 1971 halves weigh about 11.34 grams, but silver ones weigh 11.5 grams. Regular ones have a copper core visible on the edge, while silver ones have a solid silver edge. Drop it on a hard surface. Silver has a distinct, high-pitched ring. If you suspect you have one, take it to a coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC. One of these rare 1971 silver Kennedy half dollars sold for over $150,000 at auction. Experts believe that if an even higher grade specimen were to surface, it could fetch up to $1 million. Just imagine finding a life-changing fortune in your pocket change. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change, your old coin jars, even those half-dollar rolls from the bank. You never know, you might be holding a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. 1973 No Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar might just be the hidden treasure in your collection. Stay tuned as we uncover why this rare coin is making collectors go crazy. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It quickly became one of the most beloved coins in U.S. history. But what makes the 1973 No Mint Mark version so special? In 1973, the U.S. Mint produced Kennedy half dollars in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. However, some coins from this year exhibit unique errors, missing mint marks, and anomalies that make them incredibly valuable. So, how can you tell if your 1973 Kennedy half dollar is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. While Philadelphia coins naturally lack a mint mark, error coins with doubling, missing details, or unusual metal compositions can command sky-high prices. Some coins have an ultra-reflective finish that enhances their value. Coins graded in mint state conditions can fetch thousands, and in rare cases, even up to $1 million. Did you know that a rare 1973 Kennedy half dollar in pristine condition has been auctioned for thousands of dollars? Experts believe that an ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind specimen could even reach 7 figures. That's right, $1 million. If you think you have a rare 1973 No Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar, here's what you should do. Get it professionally graded by NGC or PCGS to determine its authenticity and condition. Compare it with auction records to gauge its potential value. Consult a numismatic expert before selling it to ensure you get the best price. So, do you have a hidden treasure in your coin collection? Check your 1973 Kennedy half dollars now. And if you found something special, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more rare coin discoveries. We'll break down what makes these coins so valuable, how to identify rare errors, and what to do if you find one. Stay tuned, because this could be life-changing. Before we dive into the $1 million rarities, let's talk basics. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proofs. Most of these coins were struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, but there's a catch. Some extraordinary errors make certain coins worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about the rare varieties and errors that could make your 1974 Kennedy half dollar worth thousands, or even $1 million. Look closely at the letters on the obverse, front side especially. In God we trust, and liberty. A strong doubling effect could mean your coin is a rare double-die variety worth up to $50,000 or more. While standard Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, some special error coins exist with missing or weak mint marks from Denver or San Francisco. These rare coins can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. Some 1974 half dollars were mistakenly struck on 40% silver planchets left over from 1970. If your coin weighs around 11.5 grams instead of 11.34 grams, you might have a rare silver error coin worth up to $100,000. Some Kennedy half dollars were struck on foreign planchets or even quarter blanks. These errors can reach values of $250,000 or more. If your 1974 Kennedy half dollar is in perfect mint condition, MS67 or higher, it can be worth thousands, even six figures at auction. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable coins? Here's what to do. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the lettering. A silver planchet error will be heavier than a standard clad coin. High-grade examples are much more valuable. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC could boost its value tremendously. Now, let's talk numbers. Some rare 1974 Kennedy half dollars have shattered expectations at auction. Recently, a high-grade, rare-era 1974 Kennedy half dollar sold for nearly $1 million. Imagine finding one in your pocket change. Life-changing, right? If you think you've found one of these valuable coins, follow these steps immediately. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning it can ruin its value. Get it authenticated by sending it to a professional grading service. Consult a rare coin dealer or auction house for the best-selling strategy. Prices fluctuate, so keep an eye on the market. So, do you have a rare 1974 Kennedy half dollar hiding in your collection? Check your coins and let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more rare coin discoveries. We're diving deep into a rare and valuable coin, the 1977 no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollar. Could this unassuming coin be worth up to $1 million? Let's find out. The Kennedy half dollar is one of the most iconic coins in American history, first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy. The 1977 issue is widely circulated, but a rare version of this coin has stunned collectors with its astonishing value. Most 1977 Kennedy half dollars were minted at the Denver and Philadelphia mints. While Philadelphia coins typically lack a mint mark, there have been reported error coins where missing mint marks are due to striking anomalies or die errors. And collectors love errors. Now, what would make this coin worth a staggering amount of money? Here's what to look for. A genuine missing mint mark variety could command a premium. Coins graded MS65 or higher are significantly more valuable. Any unusual errors, such as double die strikes or off-center errors, can skyrocket the price. So, how much are we talking about? While most 1977 Kennedy half dollars are worth only face value, pristine error coins have sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts. Some collectors speculate that an ultra-rare, perfect-grade error could reach 7 figures. Want to see if you have a jackpot in your hands? Here's what to do. Look closely under magnification for missing mint marks or die errors. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin. If your coin is valuable, consider selling through reputable auction houses. So, do you have a 1977 Kennedy half dollar that could change your life? Check your collection, and let us know in the comments what you find. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin hunting videos. 1989 P Kennedy half dollar worth up to $1 million? That's right. A simple pocket change coin could be worth a fortune. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare treasures? Stick around, because we're about to reveal everything you need to know. The Kennedy half dollar has been a beloved coin among collectors since its first release in 1964. The 1989 P version, minted in Philadelphia, might seem common, but some rare errors and special features could make it worth a life-changing amount. So, what makes some of these coins worth thousands, or even up to $1 million? Let's break it down. Some 1989 P half dollars have rare errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, and missing clad layers. These errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. Coins that are perfectly preserved, with no scratches, and graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth tens of thousands, or even more at auction. Some coins were struck with special or misplaced designs that set them apart from regular issues, making them ultra-rare. Want to see if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's how to check. Check Kennedy's profile and the lettering for any signs of doubling. Use a magnifying glass to check for missing layers, cracks, or off-center strikes. If you suspect you have a rare piece, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. Did you know? Some Kennedy half dollars have sold for over $50,000, $100,000, and even higher. If you're lucky enough to find one of these ultra-rare 1989 P errors or high-grade coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your coin collection, your piggy bank, or even your spare change. You might just hit the jackpot with $1 million Kennedy half dollar. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. See you next time! We'll uncover what makes this rare coin so valuable, how you can identify it, and how to determine if you have a hidden treasure. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Over the years, various versions have been produced, but the 1990 piece stands out due to a rare and shocking error that makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. So, what makes the 1990 piece so special? Well, there's a rare variety where the coin was mistakenly struck on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel clad. This minting error created an ultra-rare coin that collectors will pay a fortune for. But how do you know if you have one? Here's how to check if your 1990p Kennedy half dollar is worth life-changing money. A normal 1990p should weigh about 11.34 grams, but the rare silver version weighs around 12.5 grams. Regular coins have a copper core visible along the edge, but the silver error coin has a solid silver-colored edge. Tap it lightly against another coin. Silver has a distinct ringing sound compared to the dull clunk of a regular clad coin. These rare 1990p silver planchet errors have been known to sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, with some estimated to be worth up to $1 million in pristine condition. If you think you have one, it's crucial to get it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. If you suspect you have one of these rare 1990p Kennedy half dollars, don't spend it or clean it. Instead, follow these steps. Weigh and inspect the coin carefully. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Reach out to major auction houses to get the best price for your rare find. Now, it's your turn. Check your coin collection and let us know in the comments if you have a 1990p Kennedy half dollar. 1992 D Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar that could be worth up to $1 million. Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. Before we get into the incredible value of this 1992 D coin, let's take a quick look at the Kennedy half dollar itself. First minted in 1964, these coins were issued to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Initially made of 90% silver, the composition changed over the years, and by 1971, they were made of copper-nickel. But some years had rare and valuable variations, like the one we're talking about today. So, what's so special about the 1992 D Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar? Well, there's a rare and unexpected mistake that makes this coin worth a fortune. In 1992, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of Kennedy half dollars using a proof die that was only meant for collector's edition coins. This mistake created what's known as the 1992 D close AM variety, a coin where the letters A and M in America are much closer together than on regular circulation coins. And that tiny difference could mean big money. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. There are only a handful of these error coins known to exist. In fact, finding one is like winning the lottery. Collectors have been on the hunt for years, and the few verified examples have sold for tens of thousands to even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. Some experts believe that as more collectors realize its rarity, the value could soar even higher, possibly reaching that $1 million mark in the future. Alright, now the part you've been waiting for. How do you check if you own one of these rare 1992 D Kennedy half dollars? Grab any 1992 D coin and follow these steps. Look at the America on the reverse side. If the and M are touching or very close together, you might have a rare coin. Compare it with a regular Kennedy half dollar from the same year. The spacing should be different. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to get a closer look at the details. Check the overall condition. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. If you think you've found one, consider getting it professionally graded. It could change your life. So let's talk money. Depending on the coin's condition, a 1992 D closed AM Kennedy half dollar could be worth anywhere from a few $1,000s to well over $100,000. And as we mentioned earlier, experts predict the rarest examples could even reach $1 million price tag in the future. If you think you have one, you can sell it at major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or even eBay. But be sure to get it authenticated first. So, could you be sitting on $1 million Kennedy half dollar? Check your change, look through your old coin jars, and keep your eyes peeled. Who knows, you might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another rare coin discovery. We're diving deep into the hidden treasure that could be sitting right under your nose. Stay tuned to find out if you might be holding a fortune. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy. The 1996p version was minted in Philadelphia, with a total mintage of over 24 million coins. But not all 1996p Kennedy half dollars are created equal. Some rare varieties and errors make certain coins astronomically valuable. Close-ups of key details on rare 1996p half dollars, such as errors, double dies, and full strike features. So what makes some of these coins worth thousands, or even $1 million? Let's break it down. Coins with double die obverse or striking errors can fetch huge prices at auction. Coins graded MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare and highly sought after. Off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and deep cameo finishes are just a few examples of what collectors look for. Did you know that a pristine, high-grade 1996p Kennedy half dollar has already sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions? Experts believe that an ultra-rare version with unique minting errors or a perfect grade could push the value up to $1 million. Recent auction results show these coins fetching anywhere from $1,000 to over $20,000 depending on condition. Could your coin be next? Now let's see if you have one of these valuable coins. Grab your 1996p Kennedy half dollar and check for these key features. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse side. Look for doubling in the lettering or unusual striking marks. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its worth. If your coin checks all the boxes, you might be in for a life-changing surprise. So, do you have a hidden fortune in your collection? If you think you might have a rare 1996p Kennedy half dollar, get it checked ASAP. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden coin treasures. Drop a comment below if you have any rare coins in your collection. I'd love to hear your stories.